was 36 weeks pregnant and was just going in for a normal checkup, and I had been having contractions, so they sent me over to the hospital to be monitored, and it turned out that Aiden was ready to make his arrival. And that was the morning of July 19th, 2012, and he was 7 pounds 5 ounces. About midnight to 1 o'clock, there was a monitor that started beeping. The doctor that was with me at the CT scan came in, and I don't remember very much of what she said, but she used the word myxoma. As soon as the technician put the Doppler on my chest, he kind of froze and called for a cardiologist that had been waiting in the hallway. He came in and explained to me that I had a cardiac mass. It was known as a cardiac myxoma, and that it looked to be pretty large, and that I would be having open heart surgery that day.
My grandmother, I would say, is one of my mentors. She came from a family that had heart disease in it. My grandfather died of a heart attack at 50 years old. My great-grandfather died of a heart attack at 50 years old. And so I guess it was in the family. And she passed away several years ago of a heart attack. My father died of a heart attack a week before my 15th birthday. I just worshiped my dad. I did not miss a Saturday of going to the office with him downtown Dallas.
They brought Aiden into me so I could say goodbye, because he wasn't ready to leave, so I had to say goodbye to him. They rushed me over to Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital of Dallas. I think the only thing I could focus on was I was having to leave him. And if I didn't come back, how that was going to change his life.
Bo, my gentle giant, as I used to refer to him, was an amazing doctor here in Dallas, and I think a true healer. And I think something that I was so attracted to him about was that he was saving lives every day. I went over to Bo's apartment. He never locked his door, so I went in and I found Bo there, and unfortunately, Bo had passed away. And so when they did the autopsy, they realized that he had an enlarged heart, which I thought there was no irony in that, as his heart was so big.
The pillow is something that appeared in my room one of the days I was in recovery at the hospital, and it's something that if you haven't had open heart surgery, you probably don't know this fact, but it's very painful to cough or sneeze. So they always tell you to hug a pillow to do so. And it turned into a lucky kind of sentiment for anybody who came to see us. They signed the pillow, and it just got to be something very special.
Having lost my father, I realized the significance of the loss that my mother had gone through in losing her father and her grandfather. And then when I lost my boyfriend, I realized what my mother had gone through losing her significant other. And that's when I realized that this was a bigger call for me to educate others and to share my story.
The scar is pretty significant, and it's something that it's not covered up. I don't try to hide it. I have a wonderful story to tell, and if I can create awareness through someone seeing the scar, that's okay. I said that horrible, tragic story is awful, but it would never happen to me. I was 26 years old. I was an athlete. I took care of myself, and it did happen to me.